If you think about PC game launchers, you'll probably think about Steam first. And if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like GameStop, but online. And if you don't know what GameStop is, I don't know if I can help you actually. Steam is the first and one of the best. TF2, CSGO, Half-Life, Dota 2, Portal. Steam is pretty nice. It has chatting, trading, it's well optimized. But recently, there's another player that's entered the REIT. And it's because of Fortnite. Like always. Okay, kind of. I did some googling, and it seems like nobody really knows why Epic Games decided to make their own launcher rather than just put their games on Steam. Epic made Fortnite, by the way. Fortnite's an Epic game. I wouldn't say it's an Epic game, but it's a game by Epic. Hence why this is a thing. But I do have a theory. Again! Money. The reason is money. They wanted more money. Because if they have full control of their product, Steam doesn't take a cut every time somebody downloads Fortnite or makes a transaction. They can make more money off of it. I mean, I do think an Epic-led game launcher could have worked. Steam having a monopoly on the game launcher thing isn't the best in my opinion, so it's good for some competition. And they have a lot of good games. Fortnite, obviously, Rocket League, Fall Guys, PC game launcher, Fortnite. But the poor user interface and lack of general upkeep led Epic Games Launcher to fade into a poor, glitchy, and not so fun experience filled to the brim with shovelware. Shovelware is a, I guess, genre of game that's most prominent in kids' games. They're usually cheap or free online, and they're insanely poorly made. Their only purpose in life is to be pushed out on Target shelves, or in this case, Epic Games Launcher, to fool parents of kids who don't know the difference between The Last of Us and Little Britain, the video game. Now, I'm not saying Steam doesn't have some stinkers. But more and more, especially in the free and under $10 category, I've seen some slop mush games come up on the Epic Game Store. So today, I'm gonna compile a couple, go through, and make fun of them. Last little thing before we get into it though, I'm sure the people who make these games know they're bad and don't care that they're bad most of the time. They're just making them to get a quick buck off whoever's stupid enough to buy them. But that doesn't go for all of them. Some people probably put a lot of work and time and effort into these games. And if it is the case, I don't mean to shit on it. This is just meant to be a silly video, you know? I don't want it to come across to come saying, this is horrible, this is disgusting, this is atrocious, these games suck and so do you. You should kill yourself. No, games are really hard to make, and I commend anybody who can even make a functional one. That being said, let's make fun of these pieces of shit. This is Yaku. Honda, Toys R Us, Epic Games, and Unreal. The dream team, quite frankly. It's got 4.7 stars, and it's rated teen. So anybody who isn't a teen, look away. That includes you, Grandma. This is a prime example of those stupid games that were made just to cash in on the whole blockchain/NFT craze. And it didn't work for anybody. But it sounds like a romp-roaring time, so let's play. Also, you're definitely gonna hear my keyboard in the background. I have to make an account? Oh, I guess not. We got a box of water, we got a box of ramen Nutripack, and a wood axe. Great. Good start, good start. The sensitivity is so high. Whoa. Do you see that beautiful glowing city in the distance? That is where I travel to for the next minute and a half. Minute and 40 seconds, actually. I will just be running towards this. Look at this time lapse. This takes so long just to get to this city. And that's a thing that you'll realize about this game as I continue playing it. There is no fast travel. There is no vehicles. I can't even ride a goddamn horse. It's just that slow. Even in games like Breath of the Wild or Red Dead Redemption 2, you have things to do while you're traveling these huge distances. There are things to collect, people to talk to. In this game, there's nothing. It's a barren wasteland of just nothing. Sir. Oh my god. You okay? Well, I don't have any money. So I'll come back to you. Component vendor. Okay. So I'm still poor. Genuinely, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? What do I do in this game? That's a great question, Jack. I don't know. By this point, I've played this game weeks ago. I've had time to unpack and think about this game for a while. And I still have no idea what the objective or the point of that game is. Is there nobody here except those people trying to sell me things? I guess it just goes to show capitalism will outlive us all. Dang. For the rest of my playthrough of this, nobody answered that chat, or the others that I sent. But I do know that I found out how to work the map, and I found another green dot. So I decided to go to it. Hello? Hello? Good sir. What? Weapon vent? Okay. Just another salesman, I guess. Okay, great. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything to do here, really. Maybe that green speck has something to do. Questing, okay. Test your survival skills by collecting some basic resources. I need to go back to the woods. Is there fast travel in this game? No, of course not. Also, look how long it takes to cut down trees. You know, it's saying harvestable, but I'm not really, like, seeing that to be the case. Oh. And then I had to do that like 12 more times, plus stone for these missions. I hit a roadblock when I saw this, though. Scrap metal! Now, where am I gonna get scrap metal? I don't know, and no amount of running around aimlessly could help. Literally, I have no idea where to find this. FAQ, no help. This entire store page, no help. Even the map, no help. So, where is the scrap metal? This is the thing about smaller games like this. You can't ask questions online. If you get stuck, you're stuck. There's nobody to help you. I'm not kidding when I tell you I looked around this entire map for like an hour, over an hour, looking for scrap metal, and I couldn't find any. My best guess is that it just wasn't in there yet because this is technically an alpha version, so hey, maybe they missed something. But either way, you just made me take like an hour's worth of footage up on my hard drive. How dare you? For that, this game gets a 1 out of 10 for not even being playable. Ah, my happy place. I'm excited for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for this one. Tale of an island ruled not by man, but of a beast with a voice acting. And a whole intro sequence, too. It's a little rough around the edges, but I gotta give props where I gotta give props. Oh my god, why am I crying? What is right click? Yeah, this game might be peak.
The Lake of Skulls, a treacherous crossing that has killed countless creatures. The beast must cross this to reach his prey.
You know, you don't have to, like, tell me. I assumed when I saw the big rocks over water that I had to parkour over them. Oh my god, my jump is actually insane. Y'all seeing this? How have people failed on this? You know what? That's a great question, Jack. How do people fail on this? How do people fail on this 2 whole times? That took me way too many attempts. 3. Come and get some. Come and get some. Yeah, y'all scared. Y'all scared though.
Once filled with hostile creatures, this island is now ruled by the
That's it?
all monsters.
Yeah, it took me like 7 minutes to take over an entire island. That's not bad if you ask me. 10 out of 10, no notes. Clown Eye's Dead Park, huh? Fun. This clown guy looks kind of familiar. I wonder where I've seen him before. Weird. Must be some kind of deja vu. I don't know. They wrote a whole novel in the gameplay section. 2 whole paragraphs. I'm not reading all that. But I do know that it's action, horror, and survival. So should be a great time, honestly. To save y'all reading that, we have to follow the pictures. There's pictures on notes, and we have to follow them. I'm gonna get motion sick playing this. I already know, dude. Why do I have to like step by step? Also, I know this font. Bam! Impact label. That's what it is. Dude, what's going on? You take eyes pills. The name of the game is simple. Walk around, avoid the clown, unlock security doors, take eyes pills, and get pages. So it's basically like Granny and Slender the 8 Pages and Hello Neighbor all had a kid, and that's what this game is. It's not necessarily fun, I would say, but it is weirdly addictive, and I spent like over an hour and a half just trying to beat it. I'm not going to show all the footage here or go through step of every single one of my runs. Just know it gets boring and repetitive, and eventually this happens. I just realized I only have one more left. Ooh. Guys, this might be the run. That's it, that's the run! 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Now what? Now what do I do? Because there's definitely more than 10. Because I got 10 and there's still one more on the freaking... Underwhelming. I swear to God, there was nothing else to do. I looked in every inch of this map. I collected 18 pages. What am I supposed to do past this point? Eventually, I just kind of got bored of walking around and not doing anything. So I accepted my fate. You know, at this point, just kill me. Come here. Jesus, you can really hear how sad I am in that clip. I just soulless, man. And just as my voice implies, that game is pretty boring. But not that bad, honestly. Don't get me wrong, it's not great by any measure of the word, but it's okay. It's got some good bones. There was a lot of things that I kind of cut out that you can do. Like those eyes pills, you can take them and then see where the clown is from his perspective, which is kind of interesting, actually. The map isn't big enough for it to make sense, but it's an interesting thing nonetheless. There's puzzles, there's cameras, there's items that you have to collect. The pages themselves are also kind of power-ups, I guess. I don't know what all of them do, but one of them makes eyes pills bad to take, and another one makes you have infinite run, which is amazing. Like I said, there's not a lot here, but what is here is actually pretty okay. And I just wish they expanded on it better. Like a lot of aspects of this game just kind of were ripped from other games. It didn't really feel like it had its own identity. So if it was a little more unique, I think it'd probably work better, honestly. Overall, I'd have to give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Not bad. Could be way better, but I can see room for improvement. Realm of Magic is by far the laziest one on this list. Couldn't be bothered to capitalize their own name. Only one picture for the entire thing, and one misspelled, unpunctuated, uncapitalized sentence for the about. I mean, it's a fantasy game. I don't know what else I could need. Are these all just like stock Unreal? or Blender things. Wait, stop. Did you see that? Not me asking the question, but the pre-made Blender assets. I don't know. I don't really care, honestly. No, me killing that guy. I hope you liked that, because that's the entire game. I'm not even kidding. This is the most repetitive, slow, evil game I think I've ever played. You just walk, and then you fight, and then you walk, and then you fight. And it's harder than even that, because these guys are all really strong. So you have to take multiple minutes to kill one guy. And then, God forbid, you try to fight at like a couple at once, you're done for. You're dead. I'm not exaggerating either. This takes forever. This is like times 4 speed on this video that I'm showing you. It's horrible. The best that you can do, especially for these bigger bosses, is just to cheese them. Just have them get stuck on like stairs or something, and then go to town on them for multiple minutes. It got so boring that at one point I put on a YouTube video to watch while I was doing this.
Oscar Wilde was the very picture of what a stereotypical gay man became. Effete, artistic, witty.
That's the entire game. Rinse, repeat, level up sometimes, but that's it. What I was reaching for, though, was this. The elusive second skin. You need to get to a level 100 to get it. I don't really know what that means, but I think probably killing enemies will help, so I decided to keep doing that until I could unlock it. I'm now realizing that a lot of this video is me just being confused about stupid game mechanics. And kill enemies I did. Nothing interesting at all happened for the entirety of this entire rest of the game. I found this little guy, but that's pretty much it. I just walked through the same areas, killing the same enemies, slowly and painfully, for like another hour. Until, though, this happened.
And Wilde on the grounds that there is absolutely no truth to what Queensbury alleges. Wilde lied and
Let's go. Now what, is there more? Oh god, there's probably more in here. Oh wait, there's... Oh, hello. The boss. All I had to do now was kill him. But as you could see from the clip, it was pretty hard. Until I cheesed him. He got stuck and I could kill him easily, if slowly, from behind. I should have installed an auto-clicker. Oh my god, this game is so boring. But I didn't need an auto-clicker. Sure, it might be boring, but I'm doing this for you guys, okay? I'm doing this for my fans, for my family, for my friends. I would never download an auto-clicker. Wait. No, what am I doing? What's this footage? Oh god, no, Jack, come on, man. What are we doing? This game broke me. My soul is ripped apart. You thought the clown one was boring? Can you see the pain in my eyes? Yes, I admit it, I downloaded an auto-clicker. But what was I supposed to do? Sit there and fight a monster for 30 minutes? Don't say yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Dude, even my character looks tired. He looks absolutely... Oh my god. I did it! Yes! Jesus, that was a lot. I need a drink. Chocolate milk. This game really took it out of me, man. It's bitch hard, it's slow, it's boring, it's monotonous, it's tedious. I could go on forever, just like this game does. And on top of that, everything surrounding the core gameplay is just as bad. It looks disgusting, quite frankly, All the enemies are the exact same. The world is weird and hard to traverse, and it's completely silent. No music, no sound effects, except for this. What is this abyss? This blinding white void. Can I walk off it? Oh, yep. What the hell was that? That bumps it up to a 1 at least. I have by far the least to say about United Football. It looks fine, don't get me wrong, but it's a soccer game. Couple sentences, capitalization, punctuation. I don't really know what else you want from me. It's got online multiplayer, so that should be fun. I'm gonna play it now. Oh. Oh. So there are some immediate problems. One, I cut this out because I don't want you stealing my password for United Football, but they made me log in, which is like the third game to do that. How dare you? How dare you? You were free, and I'm gonna delete you in an hour. How dare you? Two, it won't full screen. It just doesn't. And three, well, you saw the guy. But let's do the tutorial, see what's up. This is the worst tutorial I've ever played through in my entire life, ever, without fail. Probably. Out of all of them I can remember. Look how much text is on the screen here. That's way too much. That's atrocious. That's unheard of. I'm open.
Take the ball.
I don't like how he talks. I'm a midfielder. I'm not built for this. Yellow card? I did not do anything. Oh yeah, you're so cool. You're such a good game, United Football, for giving me a yellow card in a video game. You're so cool for that one. It's like almost nighttime and I'm still filming this. Let me turn on some lights, actually. Okay, that should be fine for now. I might keep messing with it, but it's whatever. Anyway, let's give this game the benefit of the doubt and play at least a round. Okay, well that was easy. Now I do a practice game. You're so trash. Get good. And with my opponents appropriately humbled, I jumped into the round. I gotta say, this looks worse than an actual game. There's so much going on. Look at this. There's so much happening, and none of it is good, and my team sucks, and there's no communication. I'm not having a good time here. Throw it right to me, okay, buddy? Throw it right to me, okay, buddy? I was... Come on, if you don't make this, I'm murdering your family. Why would you get it? Why? Oh my god. I hate this team. No. God. Hang on. What's happening? They hate me. My own team hates me. I have no idea what that could be. But after all that, I ended up winning, which I'm very proud of myself for. Okay, 2 out of 10. We can go to the next game now. Virtual girlfriend, huh? I wonder who the target audience for this one is. It's your pretty basic girlfriend simulator, I guess. Create your own girlfriend, customizing everything about her. Gross. But what caught my eye was this. With AI, she chats with voice or text. So this is an AI girl, huh? Interesting. I will have to explore that. Don't worry though, I did get my girlfriend's permission before downloading this. So, love you, Carly.
Hello, I am your virtual girlfriend. First, give me a name.
I'm thinking, as of me making this, the new Lilo and Stitch movie has just come out. So, let's go Jumba.
Okay, now get me dressed. Or you can change my hairstyle or adjust my other settings. Don't be shy. You can always reset them.
Gross. This is the main and first problem I have with this game. It appeals to this male power fantasy of having complete control over one's partner, and it's really disgusting that this game is trying to profit off of it. Not only is it trying to profit off of it, but it's also furthering that mindset of, oh, I should have complete control over my partner. You shouldn't. Your girlfriend isn't yours to do whatever you want with. You can't control the size of her body or what she wears. And that's a really weird thing to instill in people. And this is immediately
When
where
you're ready, we can chat, text, or voice.
Buddy,
Or I can dance for you.
shut up.
I'm sure we'll have fun together.
Stop talking. Anyway, this is what I ended up with. Let me know in the comments below if you like it. I don't know, man. There's a couple other things you can do in this game, like feed your girlfriend and make your girlfriend dance. But I didn't care about any of those things because I was most interested in the chat feature. Now, I don't know if this is actually like an AI. What's your name? Boring. I'm no longer interested in the chat feature for a couple reasons I'll lay out now. One, extremely boring and dumb conversations. I'll let it play while I'm talking, but it's just the most fine AI conversations ever. It does a sonnet, and it does it correctly, which I find interesting. But it can't talk about anything, forgive me, mom, sex related. Off camera, because I didn't want to get it on camera just in case it was something unsavory, I asked a couple prodding questions like, can you talk about this? What are your parameters surrounding sex? And it was like, I can't actually talk about that stuff. And I was like, huh, that's weird considering this is like an AI girlfriend that's made for hornbait. So I asked it point blank, are you just ChatGPT? And it said yes. So, okay, essentially, we have two different programs running right now. One is this weird AI girlfriend thing that isn't actually AI because it's just dress up simulator, essentially. And then we have ChatGPT beside it. And they're not connected at all. That's why at the beginning, when I asked the robot's name, it said, I don't really have a name, even though I already gave Jumba their name. It's because they're not at all connected or the same thing. It's such a weird thing to implement into your game, or I guess games. Also, that weird sex part in the desire area of the interface, it's probably the weirdest part of the whole game. This game has really nothing sexual about it because you can't talk to the AI about that kind of stuff. And when you press the to sex button, it doesn't have sex with you. I'm not complaining, but again, I did that off camera. I waited for that meter to go all the way up, and then I clicked it a couple times, and and the person was like, "Are you being funny? I don't want to do that." Which props to my girl for like having boundaries, but they just didn't. They just didn't put that in the game. Now, this game is glitchy as all get out, so there is a possibility that I just didn't click it the right way or at the right time. I don't know, but I also don't think that they could have actually shown anything because this game is on Epic. And one of Epic's things is that there isn't any sexually explicit material allowed on Epic Launcher, which I respect. You know, like I don't really mind. So this is hornbait and it fully doesn't follow through. It's just a virtual it's just a Tamagotchi basically. Just like grosser. So my first opinion is that it was really weird and gross and shouldn't exist. But my second opinion is that it's weirder and less gross, but it has less of a reason to exist. So I don't know what to make of this. On first impression, it's like a 2 out of 10. It's like a 1 out of 10. But on second impression, it's like a 1 out of 10 in a different way. I really don't know what to make of it. I think that's about all I can take of Epic Games Launcher. A lot of these games were bad, but most of them were just really boring. So I hope that this is a somewhat interesting video. There isn't really any conclusion that I have here. I mean, I could say, Epic Games Launcher, you have to get your shit together, rise up, cleanse yourself of these stupid games, but really, what do they have that isn't these? Sure, they have most of the third parties, but Fortnite, Rocket League, that's pretty much it when it comes to first party stuff. They need these slop games to sustain them, quite frankly. And as sad as it is, that's the best we can hope for. So you know what, Epic Games Launcher? Keep going. You do you. Because at the end of the day, if you don't change, you're just going to give me a part 2. So subscribe, like this video if you liked it, and go play a good game while I finish another video about something pretentious probably. Ta-ta!